Hello everybody, thank you for stopping by. We are today we are putting together some greeting cards for one of my customers that she ordered 2 sets of these Great Dane silhouette stripes note cards. The every single color, the blue, aqua blue, and the chocolate stripes come in individually in a box. They come in a set of 8. And so I'm gonna talk a little bit about the process. And here there is I use this paper cutter, which is the brand is Falcon, and I have it for so long. I mean, this little thing is a workhorse. And what I specifically like of this particular guillotine is the change of the blade. The blade is not any specialty blade, any fancy blade or so. They are the regular. They look pretty much rectangular. I'll show it to you on the next video. But it's light, it's easy to transport, and it's pretty old. I'm talking about more than 20 years or so. It's been pretty handy on me putting this, with scoring the cards, and when the blade is losing its sharpness, I just go ahead and switch it. I buy the box of 100 on the count of the blades. So every card has been printed in my home printer. These ones are done here in the house. I have some other designs that I outsource. So once that they are printed, there is 2 designs, 2 note cards, and 1 8.5 by 11 sheet, the regular letterhead sheet. So the size of the note card finished product is A1, which is the most, one of the most popular that is coming out now. In the past, we used to call this size note cards. Now, I see it often in online to, they are just being named greeting cards. The greeting cards, the normally size is usually 5 by 7. So anyways, these cards come with the vellum. I selected a colored vellum paper that I think is really nice. And overall aesthetics is something. It's a personal taste. I'm sorry for the rain in the background, but I'm here in California, and this is the entry of the Hilary hurricane that we're having this month in August. So it's a pretty big ordeal right now because of the last time that something like this happened. I think it was in 1930s or so. So anyways, but back to the process in here. If you notice on the note card, there is in the back is my name and my website. Sometimes I do put the title in the back. If it is a painting or a specific design that it has been titled, then I'll go ahead and put the information there. I will probably update the background with more, the social media logos and one of my seals that I have in my journals. So I am still brainstorming on that and debating on that. So it's something that I need to sit down and put on paper and execute. So the scoring, the paper that I'm using is pretty forgiving, and it's scoring just folding it, but some papers are not. They will crack, and this particular one is linen paper, and is really manageable in that aspect. But it is always a good idea to get the scoring done, so you have a nice crisp fold. It always gives them a nice professional look in your cards and your note cards. The other thing that I'm using is the bone folder. Now, try to invest if you can on the bone, on the real bone folder. There is some imitations, make it look resin and plastic and I don't know what else. They don't work the same. You will actually see the difference. If you already own a plastic one, it's fine, just be careful folding it. But this one, I mean, it goes long ways. I have it as long as the paper trimmer, the paper cutter, so it's been a couple decades already under the belt. It still functions and it's still sturdy, so I've been really using it, I don't know, hundreds of time in it. It's still, no chips or anything, and it stays, in its special place and does the job. So what else in here? The printer that I use is an Epson, and it's the R2400, and yes, it has an archival inks, and it's a little bit costly to run them here, but this is an old design. This is some of the designs that I use are evergreen. I'm not very fond of the trends. The trends come and go, and it's the same way that they come, the same way that your residual will go. So when you have a design that you have created and it has clicked with the acceptance of your clients, you will have repeat orders like that, and that's really, really nice when it comes to your creativity being, creating a residual income. What else? Pretty much the set, like this particular set, is 8. The box that I'm going to be using to box them is an acrylic one. I probably will be investigating on something more ecological friendly, but this is what I have right now in stock, and I really want to clear that up. They will come with a tight ribbon. Okay, so this is the vellum. The chocolate color, the chocolate brown stripes will have the golden, and it's shimmery, and it's really, really nice to the touch. I'm really happy with this quality of vellum. Unfortunately, the company that I had previously ordered it went out of business, Paper and More, but I believe it's coming back. So I don't know what kind of service or supply or inventory. So I already started my search to see with whom I will be placing my orders. Probably order a few samples and then go from there on the testing the quality and see, and getting a new manufacturer on the list for the vellum. I did check a couple online sites. I wasn't very convinced on the service. I have seen the multicolor package, but I don't buy them like that. I like to buy one solid one, between 50 and 100 pages, and just select the colors that I'm really using. But if you are doing something similar and you want to implement or incorporate vellum between your greeting cards or note cards, you can definitely do the color packages or more economic packages. So it's really fun. There is no set thing that you're pretty much have freedom to do whatever you please with, and that aspect always. So I normally run them through the printer because it has scoring lines, and then I can easily go through the pages. But this time it's a small order. I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just mark it, and it worked fine. The only thing that I would recommend when working with vellum, okay, your hands, all the oil on your hands have to be wiped out fresh. You have to constantly be cleaning your hands, and when you are passing it through the paper cutter, especially the one that I have, it has the tendency, because it's very gel-like, like slippery, it will slide if you go too fast, or you're not putting enough pressure down. It will move, and so that's why I say measure twice and cut once, and this is totally applicable on the vellum when working with the vellum paper. I love the vellum paper. I love the possibilities that you can do with it, and it's a fun paper medium, and it's just really, really, really cool. I will show later some of the projects that I have done with vellum, and it's really, really nice. And I'm very grateful to be able to find different colors, and it's just, the possibilities are endless. So in here I am just doing the final, and one page will give you the 4 cuts, which is for one for each card. So 2 pages of vellum will set your set of 8, my set of 8 cards. It is a little bit more costly than actually the regular printing paper that I'm using, so you will see that, and you, of course, you have to add that to the cost of your final card. You can see I'm just not sure. It's like, okay, let me go ahead and just measure it once, and finally I got it. But because I'm cutting this stack of the 4 pieces, I want to make sure that I am putting straight, and then you will see that I'm putting pressure. This paper trimmer is pretty precise, and that's what I love on that. It's just make sure that it's pressed down, the blade is sharp, and pretty much is done. I'll put it aside, and then I'll start assembling the cards. Now the envelopes have the straight edge, which I like it, and instead of the V finish, and here they are. Every card will have one piece of colored vellum in the middle, and then the envelopes will stand behind the set. Now these cards, I normally sell them by the box of 8. However, when I do some small, shows or something like that, which I normally am not attending as many as in the past. In the past years, they used to have only one card for sale. They were available as a one card for sale for $2.50 or $3, depending on the type of show that I was, because of the commission that I have to pay on the space or the booth. So your prices sometimes have to be adjusted as well. Other than that, this is the presentation. The box that I'm using right now fits also my greeting cards of a 5x7, which I will probably, when I do my research and find the other size on the boxes, I will have 2 different sizes to have more compact fitting on it. I love this part of assembling. Is actually relaxing for me. I don't know, it's just something that it calms me down, and it makes me feel joy when I'm putting the stuff together, and putting each card with their set, and then it's going to be shipped to the recipient, and hopefully it's been received with joy, as the joy that I created with. At this point now, I have the brown chocolate cards, the note cards, and it's pretty much the same. I put them together, every piece of vellum, making sure that the main thing I have to take care of with placing the vellum is that it doesn't fall. So when I put them inside the note card, the corners are flat, and then when I'm closing the note card, it's just the trial and test, and depends on the vellum weight that you are going to if you're going to be using it. Some vellums are very, very thin, so it will move out of the place in the split second that you are closing the card. So something to look for when you are putting them together. What else? I proceed to do the same with this set, and then putting the cards together, the box, the acrylic box together, and it has nice flaps, and then it just folds nicely, and it keeps its shape. Now normally on the designs, I put the ribbon around the set in a vertical position. However, this particular design, it covers, the ribbon covers part of the face of the dog, and everything is about presentation. So you're gonna see me getting a little bit busy with the bone fold tool, trying to rearrange the ribbon once that it was inside the box, which it did not work. I did not like it, so I went and put the blue set of cards together, put the ribbon then, and then I went back to the same set of the chocolate set, and then I changed the position of the ribbon, doing it horizontally instead of the vertical, the style. And that's, you know, just something that to keep in consideration, because if you are selling a product or you are merchandising a product, you want to make sure that it's pleasantly appealing, and especially for the customer, you know. And I don't know, it's just something that it comes with the practice, but it is a good reminder that how is that ribbon look, even though if you have done it 1,000 times, hundreds of times, and as your designs vary or your product varies, okay, it might need a little bit of change in here or improvisation or so you have to be open for those changes, and, you know, observant from it also. And pretty much this is the process for this particular set. If you have any questions, just drop me a message, or you can find me in social media. You know where to find me. And comment in here. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, share it. This is how you help this channel, and as you continue doing that, I will, you know, put in more time and dedication to it to bring more of what I have to offer according to my knowledge and experience. Thank you for visiting, and enjoy your day.